Hey, y'all. Welcome to day 25 of my podcast, See What God Said instead of what you see with your eyes, instead of what the doctor says, instead of what the news media is throwing at us, instead of whatever. See what God said in that situation instead of anything else. So today is day 25, and for me, it's not, because I am into my second month of trying to get these 30 days out. I have not been pushing myself. And the reason I haven't been pushing myself is because I have been working on my own belief, because I have to get to the place that I can receive. So I had my hands on myself this morning, a little while ago, actually. And I was just saying that this side of my face, this lump, the thought or the idea of this lump has a right to be here. It has a right to be here. But it's just one of maybe thousands of different possibilities. It has a right to be here as a thought. We have between 60 and 80,000 thoughts that pass through our minds every day. Most of those thoughts that pass through, that's what they do. They just pass through. They don't mean anything to you, and so they don't stay. They mean nothing. They just zip. But the ones that mean something are the ones you stop and look at. But it's just like any other thought. It's just like any other thought. The thoughts that I have taken are being displayed on my face at the moment. And when the thoughts came, it was like, no, I don't want that. And so it caused a reaction. But as I'm sitting here, the thoughts that come are just one of many possibilities. And I have the right to choose, because God said, I've put before you this day life and death, blessing and cursing, therefore choose life, that it might be well with you and your children. Deuteronomy 30:19. So in the midst of this, as I'm sitting here, as you see me, I am choosing not the thought that has the right to be here. And so I'm welcoming that thought. I'm like, okay, you're welcome here, just as any of those other thoughts that pass through. The thing is, I have the right to not choose that thought. I have the right to choose the thought that God said He sent Jesus to give Himself for my sins in order to deliver me from this present evil age. So first of all, if this is a part of this present evil age, I've already been delivered. And so the thought that it's trying to get me to take, that it will always be here, that I have to have some sort of operation, whatever the thought is, He said He's my healer. And so I'm choosing to take that thought. I'm choosing to take that thought. And I'm choosing to see both sides of my face within myself as flat as the left side is right now. So the thing is, I have to receive that. How do I receive it? How do I take that? Just like the woman with the issue of blood. She heard about Jesus. She ain't see Him. She heard stories about Him. And when she heard the story, she said within herself, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I shall be made well. And she saw herself touching the hem of his garment every time she said it. Every time she thought about it, she saw herself touching his garment and being made well. She saw herself touching his garment and being made well. She saw herself touching his garment and being made well. I need to see myself touching the power of God that's within me. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead. I see myself touching that same power. And taking my healing. And so that is day 25. I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll be back with day 26. Bye.